But hold on, let's go. I do want to, because this is going to add to this picture that we're painting of some of the lyrics.
Which song?
All right, so I got like 4. Okay.
Okay.
All right. The first one is a 21 Savage song.
Name?
Slaughter Your Daughter.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Now, think about this as an artist, right? You're going into the studio and you're painting a picture. And whether you have someone in mind when you say slaughter your daughter, or you're just creating this out of thin air, no matter what, this is the way you use your imagination. Your immediate reaction says it all. But let's go through it a little bit. We don't have to go through all of it. Again, 21 Savage, if this is if this to him is his art, express yourself. I can't tell you not to express yourself. I can only tell you why I believe less and less people are listening to this. And then we're going to talk about where it's going. And I think it's a positive thing because who is this resonating with? But let's read some of this. Okay, so my pinky ring, slaughter your daughter. That's a quarter. Slaughter your daughter. Double cut. Already, we're talking about like, because I do want to put it in I want to put this in, I don't want to talk down on anybody.
Yeah.
But I also want to call the spade a spade. I gave her Molly. The bitch is geeking. She's seeing Scotty. She's dancing for me. I love her body. I slaughtered your daughter.
And it's the repetition as well. If you want something to stick, you keep repeating it.
Keep going. I'm whipping up Barbara. I fucked on Kishandra, and then I fucked Sonia, and then I fucked Tanya. I slaughtered your daughter. I don't do no marriage. I fucked her on camera. The bitch was was embarrassed. I gave her a Molly.
Is that give me a second? Is that a opening for a lawsuit?
Of course.
This is the first step.
If this guy ends up in court, they will use his lyrics against him. It's not. I mean, they do it.
Oh, what they're doing it right now with YSL, right?
Yeah.
But you see, this is
crazy.
This isn't art. I mean, it's art for. I can't say it's not art.
I've never heard of this song.
There's a reason why you never heard of it, but it's on his album, and this isn't like a no name. He just did an album with Drake.
With Drake, yeah, he just got a Drake a stimulus package. That's how he called it.
That's a great way to put it, because that's exactly what it was. And
that's what it is.
I know.
Basically, what you're doing, if you anyone who gets Drake either on a song or on an album, their sales will go up. So basically, what you're basically showing me right now is that they are promoting someone and hoping the previous messages he put out can get some traction. And this is part of this previous messages he
it hurts me to my core. It hurts me to my core. But at the same time, that's why it's like I can't listen to him. I mean, it's not that I can't listen to him. There is something. I mean, I can't listen to him, but that's not how I would word it. There's just something in me that knows, like when I hear the Drake and 21 like that featured album, like I know something else is going on. It's not because Drake thinks this is someone to truly collaborate on. I'm thinking there's something going on behind the scenes that Drake has to do, right? Because of contract. 21 Savage, I can't even. It's like Drake is.
It's such a big difference.
It's
a gap. Yeah.
So
it's like me collaborating with Kanye out of nowhere, about with a shoe.
Say what?
No, it was a joke. I said it's like me collaborating with Kanye on a shoe out of nowhere.
I'm sure the gap, like you would be able to have a conversation that connects you a little bit more. I can't imagine Drake and 21. Drake was probably, I like that line. When you did this and this, I can't even imagine what that studio time was like. I don't even think it was real. And so that's what I'm saying. This industry, there's more going on behind the scenes that isn't pretty. Let's do another one. So this is, and I'm going to show a trend here, or what can be. And I don't know how to pronounce this, but is it Fivio Foreign?
Yeah. Flavio Foreign.
1 on 3. No, it's Fivio.
Fivio? One on 3?
1 on 3. It's like 1, the number, and then on 3, okay, the number. I'm sure that it should have come up. Yeah.
Oh man.
Wow. Yeah.
It's already. Oh, this is a pretty new song.
It is a new song, and this is an artist who is like, he was just on Ye's album, and I'm gonna do a comparison because when you work with someone like Ye, he's gonna bring out another side of you, because this type of stuff won't work. So let's read some of these lyrics here. And like in some ways you kind of already get the point, but this one is to show like some of these artists, there's definitely an opportunity for them to just paint a different picture with the same experience. And then there's some people that have had experience, like I said, 21 Savage, his life experience may not be able to paint a picture that is like bringing everybody together, some kumbaya type energy, just because he didn't go through that. He didn't read those books. He wasn't in those rooms. He didn't have people saying, man, you're a really sharp guy. Like, not to say that you need that in order to whatever, but we've all had experience where people were like, hey, you're a smart.
It gives you a little bit of confidence,
Definitely.
100%. As a child, right? I feel like as a child, that starts to make you think like, hey, I might be all right,
Yeah.
But if people are talking down on you so much, you have this sense of like energy that makes you think you need to slaughter somebody's daughter. And it's, man, I'm going to get all this money and I'm, F this, F that. And like, that's why I give some credence to that experience, because that's their actual experience. And I say credence as in like, I can't change a person's life in terms of the life that they had. But what we're trying to do is just expose, this is what's going on, right? So we could do it 1-on-1. We could do it 1-on-3. Lil bro hop out with and a mask on his face like he's ski. That tough shit not gonna fly. We all know you not like me. Boy, you gonna run into him. And the other thing is like, RJ, you talk about like you're into ballads and stuff. When you look at this as like poetry and like art, I mean, we're talking about painting a picture. This isn't even like well done. Like Lil Wayne's stuff, when he was talking about like guns, it was like creative to the point where some of the lines you would like laugh, right?
Yeah.
You can be very creative if you talk about it. I mean, MF Doom has one of the funniest lines, but it's not really violent. It's just talking about him holding a gun, where simultaneously it's a double entendre for him holding a mic. But stuff like that, but this has nothing to do with a mic. It's just
and
you can make this in what, like 15 minutes. And so that's what I'm trying to say. Like, what is going into this art is like, what's happening? But I do believe that it's the numbers are reflecting what's going on. Like, when you had an album, they would go on, the way that they would promote an album is they would do interviews. I haven't seen an artist do an interview that is like promoting their album, saying, hey, what tell us, what was it like getting so-and-so in the studio? You know, the title of the album like reflects what they were going through in this period. That's what it was used to be like when you were on like 106 in Park, or when I grew up when it was like, and then you would listen to that interview, and then that would either make or break you going to Best Buy to buy the album, because it was like, okay, you know, something connected. The promo worked.
Yeah.
I hate to say it, but outside of Ye, I don't know who's creating in that manner. It's like a weird thing.
What you're saying right now, if you watch interviews when they do the promo for the album, it's more about everything else except the music. What? How many times did you get shot? It's all about gossip. What has happened in their past, and how many times they were locked up for what they were locked up. It's not about the music anymore.